Hi guys, welcome to Didedi's Crafty Corner. Today I'm sharing with you my picks from the newest release from Fawn. All of my products were purchased from Jamie's Not Too Shabby shop. I will put a link below for you to go check out and see what's in stock. And just remember, if it's not there, she always reorders. You can always email her and ask her when it's going to be in as well. She's so helpful. You guys are going to love her. So I'll put the link below. Remember, you can save 10% by using the code Jamie. And also, you get reward points, guys. So like for this order, I've already earned enough to get another $5 off my next order. So you got to do that. Remember to sign in and collect your points when you order. So let's sit down and I'm going to get busy showing you guys what I picked up from this release. So this was the latest release from Fawn, and I thought quite a bit of it was super cute, a lot of fun. So let me just show you. The first thing on the table is this. This is Rawr, which is a little dinosaur, super cute. Pikachu is so into dinosaurs right now. So this was I was going to purchase it. It just happened to be her free gift with a $60 order, I believe, this time from the Not Too Shabby shop. So I didn't pay anything for this one. This was a free gift, and it's super stinking cute. Rawr means I love you in dinosaur. Seriously, adorbs. So I cannot wait to color that up. I love the fact that it has a little boy, so it can, has a little bow, so it can be a boy or a girl dinosaur. And I also love that it says Rawr. I love these little stamps. I have all of them so far. I have never parted with them. I just think they're awesome to keep in your stash because you can do mirror imaging and have 2 of them. It's just, yeah, I love, love, love these little images. So I picked up that one. I picked up the How You Been. Conversation Heart add-on. This went with the How You Bean shaker jar, or the jar that had beans in it, and then there were candy corns. I didn't pick up the bean jar. I'm not really into mason jars. I'm just not. I never have been. I just don't. Like, I don't even use them in real life, and I don't use them in my cards. Not to say I won't one day, because I thought about getting that just to have it, you know. But I really liked these hearts. I'm going to be using these hearts in the the claw machine. I'm going to be putting them in the claw machine. And I basically got it for the conversation heart messages here and the little heart, because I'm going to be using that in my Valentine cards. I just think it's so cute to be able to have a heart and have, you know, the conversation heart kind of thing going on. So to make it look like the candy. So even if I stamp out the heart or cut out a heart, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be super cute. So I picked that up. But I am going to be using these hearts in the claw machine. I think that'll be super cute. All right, so that's super cute. I picked up the Stitched gift card pocket. I have another one of her gift card pockets. This one is got a little heart in it. Now this heart does not cut out, it just stitches. The hugs cuts out, and of course this cuts out the little pocket, and I have cut it out for you guys. So that's the Stitched gift card pocket, and that's what it comes with. You do have to separate these with your little snips. I'm not a fan of that, but you do have to, so you know, there's that. And it has stitching along the top, and then all the rest are cut lines and score lines. So this is what it looks like when you cut it out. Super pretty. You're going to score it, and when you score it, it's going to make this little pocket that looks like this. And your gift card will go horizontally, right? Where's my second grade information in my head when I need it? I don't know. Okay. Portrait. Let's just go with portrait. It's going to go portrait this way. All right. Super cute. I love the idea of this, not just for gift cards, which of course I'm going to use it for gift cards. I love to give gift cards, but it's also a fantastic way to have little critters popping out, or have little things, or have a bit, you know, have flowers coming out of it on the front of a card. So many things you can do with this. I've made one like this myself without the dies, you know, just freehand using other dies I had to make one, and it turned out super cute. So it's nice to have one where I don't have to go through all that work. Super easy. So that's the size of it. It holds a gift card. Oh, I'll show, well, I put one on a panel for you. So this is what it looks like on a panel. That's all the pieces. So that's the little heart. It does a little stitching effect on the heart. And you get the word hugs, and you get the pocket. So super cute, and it wasn't very expensive. So super cute. I've put it on a stitched panel because it's going to go inside of a card. And it does hold a gift. This is a gift card that I have used up, and then I wrapped it in washi tape because I use it as a scraper when I'm doing mixed media, when I'm doing junk journals and stuff. But it's a little thicker because it's wrapped in tape, but it will go in there. But it is thicker, so let's use the other side. This side doesn't have as much tape on it. There we go. So the gift card fits right in there perfectly. So super cute. But this, like I said, it fits perfect with a regular. I put my credit card in there and it was perfect. This has got like 4 layers of washi tape on it, so that's why it's a little hard to get in and out. But super cute, right? Adorbs. I love it. I also love having a die that just has the stitching, it doesn't cut out. That's going to be so cool for background effects. So I thought that was a really good investment into my craft room, because not only did I get the word, I got a pocket that I can do all kinds of things with, and I've got the stitched heart that I can use for background. So super cute idea. I also picked up the stitch card, stitch star for shaker cards. Now this is the kind, this is not the kind that has the frame around it. This is the one that just has the stitching, and you're going to put a pocket in it, or you're just going to make it as a stitch card. So I've cut this out for you as well. This was not very expensive either. I don't remember what the price was, and I of course don't have my price list. Do I? Do I? I do. Hold on, I can tell you guys. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't give prices though. Okay. All right, so no, I can't. So, but it wasn't very expensive. This is a great one to have for parties, birthdays, or to have for 4th of July, or anything like that. Even Happy New Year's. It's a great little die for your collection. So I picked that one up. And this is what it looks like when you, let me use this piece of paper right here too. That's what it looks like when you cut it out. So you can just use it just like that. Stitch it. You can use it for your stitching, to have your star around it. You can pop up a different color star. I've got a little piece of foam tape on there. And then you could pop up a little card, you see, pop it up. Make it look good. You're still going to see the stitching around the edges and the blue, the darker color in the middle. Super cute. Great design. I love it. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. And then it also, you can buy, or you could use it, up. You could use it without the stitching and just use the stars, of course, on a card, right? Popping up a few, leaving a few on. And you could put the word celebrate or happy or something right in there, and that would be super cute. So again, this is one of those things you can use for many purposes. So I grabbed it. All right, so it's made to be used with these little pouches, right? They have some dimension on them. I'm trying to see if I have something where you can actually see the dimension. It has dimension on it. And it fits right into the star like that. So then you would just take it, put it on your card base. You would add a few little sequins to it, which I'm going to do that for you guys so you can see. And then just glue it down and you've got an instant shaker card. I love these pouches. I've got them all now. I don't want to put too many in here because I'm not going to do this right now. And if I put too many in there, then I got to clean it up. And I'm doing a ton of videos today, so I don't want to clean up all day, you know? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just stick my card base down. Turn it upside down. Hold on, don't go anywhere. See how cute that is? So it gives you dimension and shake. It's not glued down, guys, but you see what I'm saying? And then you could go ahead and do another little star right there if you wanted to. Of course, center it on your card. I don't have it centered, but isn't that stinking cute? And how fast was that? Super cute. All right, so I picked that up. Really good price point. I'm gonna set that aside now so we didn't. And then I picked up both of the sets of the hearts. So I picked up the, again, now all of a sudden with Lawn Fawn, you got to cut these apart. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. But that's the way they came. So this is called the outside in stitched heart stackables. And it coordinates with the lacy heart stackables. Now you could use either one of these independently. Now here's the thing about hearts, guys. Hearts from different companies or even from the same companies seldom line up. So getting a heart to sit inside of a heart and look good is so hard to do. So I found that I really like to have a few different ones that work together in different ways. And I'm all about the scallop. So this was super pretty. Really, really pretty. So I picked this one up and then I picked this one up as well. I already have some Lawn Fawn stitched hearts. They're not inside out, but just stitched hearts that from Lawn Fawn, but they do not match up. They don't match up with these, of course. So they kind of get you that way. So I've cut out two to show you. So this is the stitched. Did I save the little piece of paper that shows? I did not. It leaves a stitch here, but it also leaves a stitch on your other part of the card. So your other side of the card will also have a stitch, and I guess I didn't set that aside to show you. But super cute. I cut out the scalloped one in pink, so you can see when you layer it, it covers up the stitching on the inside and makes a perfect match here. Super pretty. Super pretty. But you could also do it in the same color if you wanted to color on it or something, and that's just give it a little bit of dimension. Super pretty that way as well. Or use it, alone. Really cute. And then I cut out the smaller one because it's, even though it's in the set, it's not scalloped. It's got dots on it. So you're getting a little bit different effect. So it's got little dots going around it instead of the more, little teardrops that are in this. It's more of a round circle and it's super pretty. So you get that with the inside stitching. Really, really pretty. And then if you cut out the little one in the other set, it layers right on top, covering up the other stitching, but perfect match. Well, perfect as I can get it with my fingers. Isn't that pretty? Super, super pretty. Really pretty. So I picked up those two sets, and I'm happy to have those in my collection, for sure. Especially with Valentine's Day around the corner. All right, I picked up the two line border sets from Lawn Fawn. One is You're Sweet. It has that little thingy that goes up there. What's it called? Yeah, it has that. I thought this would be super cute for a couple of reasons. I picked up the You're Sweet and the Love You, both of those. The Love You I think would be absolutely perfect for Valentine's Day, or just whenever I'm sending cute little cards to my daughters or something, just as a cute little love you. But what I really liked about them is it's a perfect way to add something to the bottom of your card, right? Do I have a card base here? Let's use this one. I mean, you could add something right to the bottom of your card, right? You can maneuver this around a little bit and turn it, curve it. You know what I'm saying? You could curve it down, you could have it going up or be part of a hill, or you could block off the middle of your card with it as well. It's just super sweet, as well as you can use it landscaped and portrait. It's long enough for both ways. So I just think it's a good way to separate scenes on your card, or just to add something to the bottom. But I also like the idea that this is so thin that you would be able to move it around and get a hill effect or whatever if you wanted to do that, which I think is Super, super cute. So I picked up the You're Sweet that has the apostrophe on it. That's what that is. It's an apostrophe, that little apostrophe right there. And then I picked up the Love Ya, which I just think that's so cute. And again, you could do this even off to one side. If you're doing it landscaped, you would have plenty of room where it wouldn't have to be centered. You could go right here on the end. Super cute, right? Or again, breaking up your card, or even starting it up at the top. Love you, love ya. Having it off-centered like that. Or again, you know, blocking it off in the middle. Or you could again do it, being able to turn this to make it look like a hill, which is so super cute. I mean, how adorable would that be to put a little critter here and maybe one down here, like they're going downhill or something? Would be so cute. So I can't wait to play with those. I have a lot of ideas, and it's just cute to have those in your collection because they're nice and small like that. Okay, then I picked up some ink. I picked up the 2 new inks. They are called Peach Fuzz and Lemonade. This is what they look like stamped out. I stamped them out for you on regular cheap old note paper because I wanted to show you something that I don't think I've ever touched on before. One of the things, you guys know this is I have 2 sets of colors here. Well, 3, I'm lying. I have the Altenew colors that I use for my flowers, my Altenew flowers. I love the Altenew inks and the colors. I love them. But for, you know, normal stamping, I don't bring them out. I usually use it for specialty, when I'm stamping images that need to be stamped off once, twice, 3 times, or where I need that dimensional color, right? I have Memento Dewdrops, which I use quite a bit. And then my next ink that I use is the Lawn Fawn, and I've got all of them so far. So this is the the two new ones in the collection. But one of the things I love about this ink is it never bleeds through. Right, so I stamped this right down. This is a very thin piece of paper. I mean, you can see, maybe you can see right through. You can see it's extremely thin. I stamped it down on this. There's no bleed on the next page. There never is at all. And there's the coverage you get. It's just super pretty. So it's Peach Fuzz, which is this one right here. Peach Fuzz, super pretty. And then the Lemonade, which is a super bright yellow. And this is what they compare to with the rest of my list, which, as you can see, these were also stamped out on just regular copy paper, and it didn't bleed through to the second sheet. It never does. That's one of the things I like about it. So here's the peaches. We've got our peaches right here: carrot, fake tan, pumpkin spice, and now we have Peach Fuzz, which Peach Fuzz is just a little bit lighter, see, than fake tan. So that's going to be perfect. Those 2 colors together, putting them together is great. Another one I love to put together, just in case you care, I love putting carrot and sunflower together. When I'm doing my ink blending, when I'm, you know, stamping on the edge of a stamp, let's say I'm using a sunflower and I stamp out the sunflower, I'll come in and put carrot around the edges. I love having colors that do that for me. And I really like these 2 colors together. This one, the Lemonade, is going to be a brighter version to that. So here is our yellow. We have butter and sunflower, and now we've got Lemonade, which is just a super bright yellow color. So that's going to be pretty awesome. You see how it's all kind of going together? I love their inks for that, and I love how they really think about what we're going to use next or what we're going to need next, you know, as far as even blending the colors together, which so many of us are doing now. So it's got a fantastic line. I haven't printed out the new form yet, so when I print out the new form, I'm going to put it on cardstock, and then I'll be adding these 2 in their proper places on the chart. This one's going to be super good. This yellow is going to be super cool to add to greens. For leaves. Look at that. Those 2 together. Yep, that's going to be fantastic as well. All right, so that's what I picked up in the ink. So it was Peach Fuzz and Lemonade. And then I picked up all their new cardstock. So if you haven't, I know there's going to be a glare on this, guys. I apologize. If you haven't seen them yet, the canned pumpkin. They came out with these to kind of go along with their the hug critters, which I almost picked that up. It's super cute. And if that had been released prior to Christmas almost being here, I would have purchased it. And the reason I would have purchased it is because those critters put together like an advent calendar, you know, would have been perfect. Each little critter could have been holding a little goodie, and I would have eaten that up. But it just got released a little late, and I just don't see myself using it throughout the rest of the year. So if it's still available towards the end of next year, I may pick it up to do an advent calendar. But I do like the idea of being able to hold a little piece of candy or a little treat or something, and being able to mix and match them and have that, you know, one set makes so many critters. So this paper was released to kind of match the colors that you would use with those critters. Now for me, this paper is perfect because I'm everything fall, guys. I am such a fall person. I love the fall, even though we don't get much of it here in South Florida. I love the fall, and I love fall colors. I love working with the earth tones, and this is right up my alley. So I picked up one of each. So the first one was Canned Pumpkin, which is just a super beautiful pumpkin color. And then the next one is Vanilla Malt, which I could see myself using this for card bases as well, but just really pretty off-white vanilla color. It's just, I mean, compared to, compared to the white, you can see, really pretty. This one is Paper Bag, and it kind of, it does look like a paper bag, actually. It's not quite like a Nina. Let's pull out a Nina and see. Real quick, I think it's darker than Nina. Let's see, this is Nina 110. This is Nina 80. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, much darker. So this is Nina 80-pound Desert Storm, and this is Nina 110-pound Desert Storm. So this is much darker than the Nina, so that's nice. So it really is kind of a paper bag kind of color. Super nice, I like that. This one is Chocolate Bar. Really pretty. That's a nice color brown. Right, super pretty. I'm going to kind of put it up next to this almond one so you can kind of see how dark it is. Pretty, right? And then the last one is Ground Coffee, and I was super excited to get a dark brown, so isn't that pretty? And then here are the two side by side, but with the vanilla so you can see the differences. Super cute. So I could see where these would be perfect colors for critters, but I'm looking at them as perfect ways to incorporate neutrals into my card making, because I love to use a neutral in the background. So that's what I picked up from the Lawn Fawn new release. Like I said, all of these items I did purchase at the Not Too Shabby shop. I will leave her information below, as well as a link where you can go and find them. Like I said, if they're not in stock, just go, you know, you can just send her an email finding out when they're going to be back in stock, but they will be back in stock. You can use the code Jamie to save 10%, and also don't forget to sign in so that you can get your reward points, because guys, saving 10% and then getting $5 off your order, I'm telling you, that's a fantastic thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't ramble on too long today. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.